I teach high school here in San Jose, California, and I've been teaching for a very long time. I also have been using Edulastic, like Eliana said, for a very long time, 5 years actually. And I right now I'm giving these days I'm giving Edulastic task like almost every day to my students. So I'm going to share with you how I use it to differentiate instruction and to address like individual needs. Next slide, please. So I like using the table in Edulastic, especially the new version. It's easy to use it. And I use it to scaffold an item. And I also use a lot of visuals. So when I give this to students, I can see where the misconception happens. Is it in the beginning? Is it in the end? Is it in the middle? Also, for those students who did not quite get it during the presentation of the lesson, they can have another opportunity to process the information, and hopefully it becomes clearer to them this time. So I like this feature of Edulastic, being able to put a lot of visuals in the items. Next slide, please. Another media integration is the video. So I create tutorials, and so if I think that they can, students can benefit from from watching a video tutorial first before doing a task, then I would provide that video to them. And then here again, I'm using a table. The question here is to complete the square, and they are like putting all of the information like step by step. So I get to see again the student thinking, how they are progressing in the process, and I can see what they forgot to do or what they missed, and that's very helpful in addressing individual needs. Next slide, please. Whenever I give tasks to my students, especially, I give a lot of practice quizzes. And I like this feature where I can set it to open manually in class, so I don't have to worry like what time, and also to close manually, so that students who were absent, they can, when they come in, they can go in and open the task. They don't have to ask me to give it back to them. So for those students who take more time to do a task, they don't have to worry about rushing and finishing at a certain time. So if they need more time, they can take their time. So this is, to me, I've always used this from the very beginning that I used Edulastic. Next slide, please. And I like this feature also, multiple attempts and redirect. So multiple attempts, whenever I give them practice quizzes, I always set the multiple attempts to maybe 3, or sometimes if I feel like they need to have more attempts, I increase that number. I noticed that students, they are more careful when they attempt for the first time and they see, oh, I made a mistake here and there. They go back to their notes, they really try to figure out what kind of mistakes they made, and they try not to run out of attempts. So there's more, I think, more learning going on that way. Next slide, please. Oh, no more. I thought I have like a redirect. Oh, let me just talk about the redirect. Redirect, even if I give them several attempts, if they run out of attempts and they still want to, students still want to improve their scores, I then redirect it to them, and they have an opportunity to fix mistakes, to just keep on improving. And that's it for me.